Hello. Welcome, welcome. But yeah, William, it's the nature of taking breaks. Sometimes people move on to other things, they come back later. Not a problem. I mean, like Andrea came and a few people came last time. But yeah, SunnySide's in a weird place, right? If I only focus on one game to finish the story, which I want to, you'll eventually lose that like initial spark as people move on to other games. That's why eventually my hope is that people will just watch to watch and hang out with me playing games and not just focus on the game itself. So trying to give SunnySide that last hurrah, give it a completive closure to the chapters that I've been creating. But I'm glad you did come back. And remember, if you're lagging, refresh, log back, come back in, because your internet might be having some bitrate issues. So but yeah, I'm happy to be here. Project Retrograde opened up to those that supported at the highest level, which I didn't. Just, you know, saving coming back from my Japan trip, so can't be that crazy with money, but I am putting in at the level that does get me access to the early access to the game. So I'm excited about that. Yeah, so let's dive into it. I'm excited to see what more of the players are and see if we can maybe get closer to the new year. Maybe. Who knows? It is good to be back, that is for sure. My doggy's so loud these days. It's like he hears everything now and wants to react to everything. He's a good boy though. So what's new with you, William? What's got your day going here? How did it go? How did it end? He's barking at me. Don't know why. Should be harvestable soon. Not that I need it though. It's the 20th today. How cozy. I'm gonna check my phone's calendar. Farmer's market, birthday, Takashi's birthday. Is there no Christmas? I guess they wouldn't have done that. Usually Christmas Eve matters in these games, but I guess not. They did a winter festival, I guess. Boring life, not working, I'm at home. Oh. Well, I don't think that's boring. You're just living your life. In a specific way. What do you do to pass the time? These rabbit feeders, I feel like they've never... Why aren't my rabbits even... I don't know. They have no name tags or anything. Honestly, cleaning the house is more than most people do. I feel like I've never filled up the rabbit feed before. But I guess it is actually emptying. There. You can tell by just the low volume of seeds that I have. I think I milked everyone the other day. My quest is just to get everybody happy. Beds are clean enough. Okay, cool. Everyone seems happy. See if Gabe's gonna talk to me more. You got like the mansion barn? That's really cool. Like making me smaller. Okay, Gabe, what do you want to do? I definitely don't want them to not like what I'm doing, so. A morning meal sounds great. It's crazy. In some of my other vlogs and stuff, I've been playing around with those giant barns. My most recent members only stream, actually, my editor is working on that video. So there's going to be an edited version of that video arriving. The first two members only streams I'm going to keep locked members only because I promised that they would be, but moving forward, members only streams are going to be member decided streams available to everybody. But chat would be locked to subscribers and above. Playing around with that idea. Just the encouragement, you know? Hey, if you're watching for free, you might as well hit the free button, you know? Let's get drinks. Some crazy music going on right now. Gabriel! What? You seem... what? Different. What's that thing talking about? You seem grumpy. And you absolutely reek of smoke. I'm not sure how. I haven't had a smoke all day. Can't find my damn lighter. Maybe that's for the best? What the heck do you know? Sorry. That lighter, it's important to me is all. It belonged to Kasame, Lucy's mom. That woman was a chimney. Even gave me my first cigarette. Other than Luce, that lighter's the only thing I have from her. And I can't freaking find it. Is the lighter the real problem, though? Fine. Mez told me the other day that he's been thinking of leaving SunnySide. Something about being true to himself and that he's been here too long as it is. But there are people here who need him. Why doesn't he get that? He had a different life than you. What? Ryan, he's never really lived his life for other people like you have. How do you know about that? Oh, what? Well, you living your life for Lucy? Oh, right. I think you and Lucy still mean a lot to him, but he still needs to be his own person. And so do you, really. I just don't want to see Lucy lose another person in her life. Growing up without a mother has been so hard on her. And now to lose Mez, it's gonna break her. Then why do you keep up with the smoking, huh? You just said Lucy couldn't stand it to lose someone again, but of course you know those things can kill you. And yet you keep smoking them. Holy, you're right. I never thought of it like that. You're right, if I'm gonna be a good father to her and be here for her, then I need to be here as long as I can. I'll do whatever it takes. Will he lose his iconic cigarette in his profile? They've done the stuff like that before. Oh hey, she's so cute. Hello, welcome. Welcome back. Yeah, that was a lot of fun. Said something nice. We're getting the Gabe lore. Let's go. Does Lucy hang out at her own house? One of my group chats is popping off. I had to take my watch off. Yeah, I don't think we ever will learn anything about those things. Hi. Hey, Lucy. So, what do you want to do? Wow, the music's just deciding to be bumping today. I'm sure that a lot of that stuff was like cut content. A birthday present? I should have known, actually. You're welcome. I mean, if I had done my habit of checking my non-existent habit. Oh, it's Natalie's birthday? Ooh. I want to do something interesting. Hold on. I'm thinking about it. I want to duplicate. Paste a reference. Hey, I know, right? And I've got many, many diamonds just hanging out there. I think I couldn't do this in the past. I was thinking of like adding a drop shadow to my own camera, but not gonna work. Okay, Ryan, what mysteries do you have for us? It's nice, like the drop rate of having them and having them in your pocket is nice, but you can sell them for so much money. Hello. Hey, Ryan. Go for a walk. The walk cutscene was just so long. Unless we get to talk here? No. Man, that was a triple cutscene. Such a good time, we don't even want to look at each other. Oh, sure. I think we can do ice fishing in the ice cave. That's been my assumption at this point. Where's Melody? There she is. Oh yeah, I started getting to know Mayumi too. Hey, Melody, we're gonna have a great time, yeah? What you planned? We should go for a walk. I just never understood why they asked me what I planned. When they're the ones who asked me out, you know? Inconsiderate. Why does she look green screened? That's crazy. So, how long have you lived in SunnySide? Cut straight to the heart of it, eh? I'm sorry, didn't mean to be rude. It's quite alright, I don't mind. Let's see. Guess I came to town about 7-8 years ago. Been in Japan about 10. So you're not from around here? Yeah. Grew up in London, England. Where's that? It's a different country. And that would be correct. Do a couple fish down there. Oh, to like fill up my fish thing. The moony fish, right? The silver moony fish. It's a different country. Oh, I see. I find the multicultural nature of SunnySide to be quite fascinating. Do humans often migrate over such long distances? Depends on the human. This one certainly did. Tell me, Spock, do your kind have mates? Partners? It's like Australian, but please forgive me. Not in the same way as humans, no. Oh, good on you then. Don't have to worry about following a stupid boy to another country, do you? I'm sorry, stupid boy? Yeah. How do I get this accent back? Top of the morning to you. I just watched Bridgerton, so I should have some sort of accent pocked in there. Yep. That's how I came to Japan originally. Does that make you unhappy? It did when he dumped me, yeah. But then I came here. And it was so different. I'd never spent time in the country before. I feel like she has like that heavier British accent, not like the refined Elizabethan one. But I like the pace of things. It's calmer here. Feels more like I can hear myself think, you know? I do, yeah. Got a good feeling about you, Pat. Something tells me you're going to be here a long time. You think so? Yep. That was brilliant, Pat. Thanks for a good time. Always happy to spend time with a friend. Give a gift. I don't know if gift giving does anything. Because it doesn't like... Oh, she's not green screen. She just has colors in her hair. That's fun. What a funny angle that was. Oh my word. We've got a snowstorm. Interesting. Fishing hasn't really caught my attention yet in this game. Maybe it will later. Mostly because I don't quite fully get the whole, the Ryozo's kind of depositing style. It's not clear enough for me and visually completionist enough for me to want to pursue that. And it's like one of my only quests left in the whole game. Like, I don't have it. I have all these quests that I can never get rid of, that I thought would have ended a while ago. And then this one. It's the last one left. Okay, who else to finish off the day? Maybe Mayumi again? I want her to think we can be friends. How bold. Hello. Hey, Mayumi. Have some tea. So how's your land, Pat? It's taking a lot of work, but I think I'm making progress. Oh, good. Do you have a background in farming? Not exactly, no. Where'd you live before this? I'm from the capital, actually. Looks yummy. Oh, that's quite a change. A bit of a culture shock, yeah. I can relate. I remember my first village job was an eye-opener. First? Are you not from SunnySide? Nope, I'm originally from the capital as well. Well, I didn't know that. A lot of doctors in Japan do their training there, and then move to whatever city or town or village they'll be practicing in. I moved around a lot more than most doctors do, but I finally settled in SunnySide. Is that common? Not particularly, but I've always believed in going where I was needed, and I like the adventure. Do you plan on staying in SunnySide long? I didn't in the beginning, but the previous doctor passed away shortly after I moved here. I later realized that staying was the right thing to do. Yeah, I haven't done any of the food processing stuff either because I'm stuck and I can't seem to find the refurbished items to get fixed up by the mechanic. Good. I think it's because I need to go to like Higashi like every day, I think. And I have Hanako and Blake, and I enjoy teaching more than I thought I would. So yeah, SunnySide's my home now. Besides, I owe it to the community to stay. Why do you say that? Just a feeling, I guess. Anyway, back to that farm of yours. There's some weird tea. There's just empty plates. I know, but I never, like, I'll show you. I'll show you tomorrow, because it's probably all closed. But it's always just not there. But we'll go in. Maybe my game is bugged. Oh yeah, the girls. Let's see. It is so windy. It's so cozy. Hey, hi. What's for dinner? I just had empty plates with tea, so holy smokes. Ugh. So it's true, there is more. What's wrong? I think I'm gonna have a huge bruise tomorrow. What happened? I ran into the railing and the stairs this morning. Again. Again? Again. It happens way too often. I'm not clumsy, I swear. I just forget where my edges are. Your edges? Yeah, you know, like the edges of your body. Right. I don't run into stuff that much, I swear. Well, okay, maybe I do. Is that bad? No. I don't think so, no. It's just part of your unique personality. Sure, well, if you figure it out, let me know. Aw, thanks. Anyway. That was interesting. I like the people that like the word. Just the spoken word. Well, since we're already here, just continually hang out here. Hello. Hey, Natalie. I have to admit, I'm looking forward to this. Let's always help clean. Nothing. Okay, it's almost bedtime. But I can do one more hangout. I'm very curious about Kaida, because she's the one that sent me on this journey in the first place, right? He's the initial quest giver. Hello. Hey, Kaida. Do you have any plans? Movie. That was nice. Thanks. Anytime. Say something nice. Yes, we have another likes kind words friend. That was a successful day. Hopefully I can clip along like this. Slowly make my way to spring year 2. It looks like the snow is melting a little bit, which is kind of cool. Oh, it's Sunday. You know what? I'm just gonna go to bed. Since my main priority here is to hang out with people, this is gonna be horribly delayed by the market. Is the simple drying rack at your computer? And then it triggers everything else, hey? Okay. I'll check that out. Okay, let's check my laptop, like you said. Are you run again? There we go. Oh, Lucy wants to hang out. Ooh. The Mez story. Oh, so I can build this thing. Okay. I have most of that stuff. I think. Some quality of life pieces that'll never be added. So sad. Glass. Probably this. I only have one of those. Tons of this. Probably this. Do I have copper wire on me? I don't remember if that was this. Okay. Oh, I have them all here? They aren't at... I can... No, I need the broken fermentation. Hey, dragon, welcome. But I can make this one. Cherry cake and air hose, hey? Well, I need 4 of these, so... Welcome, welcome. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, my first day back was Tuesday, but it's been nice to, it was a really nice break. And I'm back again, 2 days a week. It's gonna be a cozy winter, I know it. I have this. The only thing I'm missing is a hose. I thought I bought hose. Bummer. Okay, I'll have to pick some of that up. Because we're almost got it all. Just I need 3 air hoses. Well, what a great tip from William. Appreciate it. What's going on, Lucy? I don't think so. Well, I think so. What about my dad? They all have been. Why? No, why? They've both been really, really weird. Ryan and I usually hang out and take pictures together every week, but he cancels a lot lately. Like the last 3 times. That's weird. What's your dad been doing? He stopped smoking. Isn't that a good thing? Yeah. But why did he stop? Maybe he realized it's bad for him? Okay, I see. So I actually flag locked myself. Thanks, Will. That's great advice. Holy smokes, that went far. But why? I'm glad he finally quit, but I don't know what it means. Does it matter? Why is it doing that? Like, how do I explain this? Stop going up there! That's it, I'm abandoning. I feel like most people just kind of understand stuff about other people, like facial expressions or sarcasms. Like it's easier for other people to read between the lines and talking to each other, but I don't see those lines, so I have to work really hard to find them. So I spend a lot of time trying to pay attention to people. And knowing why they do things helps me understand, but it's confusing and I don't know why. That makes sense? So I can tell something's different because Ryan is acting different and so is Dad, but I can't tell what it is. Or if it's good or bad. Or if it's my fault. It's definitely not your fault, Lucy. How would I know? Can't tell. It's so stressful. I'm sorry, do you want me to talk to them? No, you don't have to. I just wish they would tell me. They know they should. They know that it stresses me out. Thanks, William. It scares me. You're right. Hopefully, since they know that, they'll tell you soon. I hope so. We need to talk. Nothing like some good green tea in the middle of a snowstorm. Hi. We want to have tea. Pat, can I tell you something? I mean, anything. What's up? So, a cow's fur looks like wheatgrass, and an alpaca's fur looks like clouds. Like clouds on a gray day, the day before a storm. Interesting. And I wanted to show other people that. So I've been trying to take this photo for a long time, but it's hard to get my camera to focus on little strands of fur. Or to get a cow to stand beside of an alpaca without moving. But I did it, finally. That's good. Yeah, and I called the photo Cloudy Sky Over a Field of Grass, because that's what it looks like to me. And I submitted it as a school assignment. And guess what my classmates said? What? It just looks like a normal field of grass. Is that okay? It's great! Because the thing I like about photography is for a moment I can show someone how I see things. I guess it's like they understood and enjoy how I see, well, the world. That's really beautiful, Lucy. You have to show me that photo sometime. Oh, thank you. I would like that. What a success when the vision becomes reality. I'll give a gift. You know, my diamonds. Okay, we are good. We're gonna head to buy some hose. I think one of the sad things that I've noticed about my like passion about this game is I really love the concept, love the people learning, and I like that the characters, I'm like learning the characters still. But one of the sad things is like I've run out of the loop, you know, like the loop that keeps you going. The do this thing to do this thing to do this thing, gotta do this thing. It's like the ever-growing checklist. Like the community center, it's Monday, so we're good. Like the community center keeps you going, keeps you looping. The lack of money keeps you going, keeps you looping. And it's like, for my specific play style, this game just didn't, it kind of stopped having that around summer. I wasn't able to feel that continual drive of like, oh, I need to get this thing, because the end result of everything is that since money doesn't really matter, there's no reason to work hard for it. And that might speak a lot to myself than anything else. But then all the systems they put in and the upgrade paths and the big barns, they're just for role playing at this point. And so because of that, because I'm not really a role player in that regard, I really like tackling systems, I'm beginning to see the fall off for me in this game specifically. And I can see the sadness of them as developers having hit a wall with budgetary and budgetary restrictions, producer restrictions, that the vision wasn't able to be like seen, you know? So it's kind of a bummer, like seeing that. Does that make sense? And I'm not poo-pooing anything. I'm just noticing, you know? Oh, oops, I warped back. I will look at that afterwards. And I think I had that feeling for a while. This whole feeling that the loop, the interest loop was petering off, but then I had hope that the game would receive dev work to kind of upgrade and tweak, and then I could always like restart, you know? But seeing as it's now kind of locked in, for the time being, in the need for them to make more money elsewhere, it's gonna not be on their attention for a while. So some of the quality of life and different pieces are going to be... Oh. Interesting. I probably have this stuff. It makes it like, okay, maybe I'll step away from this series for a while and then come back to it later, is the vibe I'm getting. Hope that makes sense. Oh wait, I wanted to go in there. Oh yeah. And it's almost like it doesn't just sound okay. I'm just trying to find something that'll go on it. And I don't know if it's like Burnout Dragon, because like I could play Stardew Valley forever because its loop is very addictive, right? But I think I've just like realized that like my interest and passion won't be met by the game, which is kind of a sad feeling. Like a nostalgic sadness almost. I'm trying to get this in a good way into a place where, yeah, it is. There it is. I knew there'd be Sakura tree leaves. I'm trying to get this to a place where the story feels like conclusive. Even if I beat the game and got to the end credits, I don't feel like I'm there yet, you know? There's still more I want to explore. Because, how much is my Steam? I'm going to check something. Apparently, I played this game for 215.5 hours total since pre-dev. So that's wild. That's fun. So that's why I have this place where I feel like it's a good place for me to come and say, you know, if I'm being honest, it's sad. I'm glad the direction of Rainy Games and like, yeah, exactly. I'm glad with the direction of Rainy Games turning into Off-Tabi, and I'm excited about the new Project Retrograde, but I was really excited about SunnySide. I really was. I still am, but like the was that I projected it could be when I was submitting all the bugs and stuff, so. It's a uninvested, non-entrenched consumer's sadness, you know? It's like closing the book and you're like, ah, the author's working on the second book, but it's not ready yet, and I'm gonna forget the characters and the gap that this is all gonna take, and that's sad, that level of sadness. There's nothing like helping bring a new animal in this world, you know? No, Gabe, I don't, because you won't sell me any male animals. Ah, well, can't have you putting me out of business, can I? I never thought about this until right now. He really absolutely gatekeeps me from being a breeder. That's crazy. It's true. I do that very often, Dragon. But let me tell you, it's very rewarding. Knowing that you helped me bring knowing that you helped to bring new life, that they're safe because of you. I feel that with my dog. It's a good feeling. Did something happen today? Last night, actually. Had a new colt born. Ah, congrats, Gabe. Hey, thanks. The horses, they're especially rewarding. Seeing them running around and being all happy and innocent really warms my heart. Oh, or seeing them with a rider for the first time. 26 days. A long time. I used to be upset that Lucy was the only kid I'd ever have, but really, I have kids every year. They're just mostly furry. Or fluffy. Oh yeah, or fluffy. So like whiplashy, like there's this whole drama going on about quitting smoking, and I don't think he'll like that. Quitting smoking, and then Lucy and Ryan and everything, and then he talks about this colt, and I'm like, cool, but are you still smoking? Also, I didn't check his Sprite. I have no idea if his Sprite even had the cigarette anymore. Who's this, Ryan? Wow, why can't I select this? You think it did? Okay. I mean, those are the little pieces that I'm, at this point, assuming aren't going to be there, but be a cool touch. Hey Ryan, you seem upset. Yeah, I guess I am, but my problems shouldn't be your problems. Oh, so if you pick them early, you get green tea, like younger leaves. Cool. Listening isn't a problem? Right. Well, I told Lucy, and I was ready for her to be sad or angry or try to convince me to stay. But she's just ignoring me. It's even at school. I haven't seen her in days. Her grades are slipping and I'm worried. That's not good. Have you talked to Gabe? I reached out, but he's suddenly busy all the time. I don't know if he's ignoring me too, or just spending more time with Luce, or both. That's really hard, I'm sorry. Don't be, I brought this on myself. What do you mean? Gabe is right. I'm selfish for leaving. I can't expect them to care about me if I'm gonna choose myself over them. That's not how that works. What do you mean? They're acting like that because they care about you. But they're grieving. They need to know you're not just dropping them, and how important this is to you, and why. They won't understand until you tell them. I care about them too, even if it doesn't look like it. It's clear you do. You wouldn't be so worried about them if you didn't care. Right. It's like on a cherry tree, when you see the blossoms, don't pick them, then wait about 3 days later and they should turn to cherries. So you can either get cherry blossoms or cherries themselves. That makes a lot of sense. Thanks, Pat. I'm still not sure what I should do, or even if there's anything I can do, but you've given me a lot to think about. You know me, came into this town to be an absolute therapeutic beast. Oh geez, I misclicked again. Bail. Captain Obvious here. Inquiry. If Ryan decides to leave SunnySide for his own self-fulfillment, how is that not a selfish action? How is that not a selfish action? It is kind of. In a way, it's sort of selfish. The difference is that he's put a lot of thought into how he's affecting others before making his choice. Sorry. Yan yan. So, is that the thought that counts in this case? Interesting. Yo, we're getting deep into that lore, though. These are the ones I'm, like, the most interested in. That could be nice, actually. These story arcs. Like, I could dive into so many, but I just gotta focus on a few, and you gotta keep cycling the 3 of them to get the... Hey, Stephen Crawford, hello! Oh, and you're still rocking the membership badge? Deep appreciation, thank you so much. What you got here? I think that's the 3 or 2 month badge. Thank you so much, I appreciate that. How's life been, Stephen? Can't get dinner? I was looking forward to a dinner. Oh, well, I super appreciate it. Thank you, Stephen. You got all your trees planted. I have 5 of each, except for the cherries. I got 5 planting for cherries and planting. You know what? See, that's the difference. This game has so much value for someone who just wants to simulate farming for fun and seeing all the trees grow. And I love that. And that's why I think this game is still super worth it to buy and support the company and all that stuff, because it does give you a really good farming experience. For me, I didn't feel like it was challenging enough, and then the modding community kind of fell off before it could bring it to the level I was hoping for in regards to that difficulty. Like, if money was really, really hard to get in this game, I actually think it would be more fun for me, because I'd be required to build a big barn to get my output better for the sales of my goods. You know what I mean? I'd be required to make my farm plots more efficient and effective. I also think that the automation was tuned a little bit too easy. Like, I have put solar panels, pumps, and batteries on my farm like once. So many things. I would have loved to have been involved, or in the future be involved in, like, making, like, I could see it, I could just see the potential. It makes me so sad. Like batteries and stuff that degrades, and you have to put resources into rebuilding them, you know? Or like making things sell for more, like fish, and make ore sell for less, or make the thing that I actually had said earlier to really solve a lot of this is to make the vendors have limited funds to buy your stuff, but you actually have to do quests to upgrade the vendors so they have more stock and more money to give you, and that would limit the economy in a really good way in this game, because it would be an RPG to like push you along, because you're trying to do all these like specific things, and it would guide you down the food processing tree because you're blocked something away, you know, all that kind of stuff. I have passion, more power. There you go, there's my rant. I just had so many hopes, so many dreams. I feel like there should be a way you can choose how hard you want the game to be. So there's cozy mode that makes it easy to get money. Well, and then you can get super hard mode, which is really hard to make money. Yeah, because right now there's like RPG mode and cozy mode, but there wasn't enough of a tweak, I think. I totally agree. Right, because you were able to have your farm kind of be more profitable, so you had it all completely leveled up. Totally. Yeah, there's my rant. Thank you for listening. And before, when I would rant, I would be like, oh, for sure, they're gonna get to it one day, you know? I'm just in mourning, everybody. I'm mourning. Let me mourn. It's a good dinner. Thank you. Thank you, Dragon. Yeah, 200K, right? But then what do you do with that money? You know? What do you do? Birthday present. Diamonds for days. What time is it? 6? Okay, who have we done? We did the trifecta of drama. We did the sisters. Mayumi seems to be pretty alone, but I'm feeling like Mayumi is coming up a lot more in Hanako and Blake's storyline, so I feel like I need to push up Mayumi higher in order to really fully get more of their story. So let's keep going into here. Facts. Do you know the shady seller sells all those plushies, right? Okay, Mommy, we're going out for dinner. I'm a fiend. I invited her for dinner, but just got coffee instead. But those pastries look delicious. Nothing. I didn't know I could have that much fun with someone else. Wow. Says a lot. Alright, Sebastian. Okay, let's do Hanako. What? Sure. Didn't I start this conversation? I'm confused. Oh well. Whoa, those beers are floating. The table's gone. Ah, I see, I see. Use you some money to refine grain and then flour and everything else. Yeah, but we got it. Exactly. I thought she ditched. Wait, what did that text message say? I'm so confused. Aw, sweet. Hey, Pat. Blake? I thought you couldn't make it tonight. Han convinced me to come out for a drink. See, you always come around. I'm only having one mana. And I mean it this time. Ugh, come on, Blake. We're already here. You might as well stay for another. I told you I need to study. Ooh, don't be such a killjoy. You can study tomorrow. We both work tomorrow, Han. Actually, it's already getting late. I should probably just bail. Ugh, seriously? Josh, what's taking so long? I asked for a second round like 15 minutes ago. Huh? I don't remember you asking for a second round. Excuse me? Are you calling me a liar? No, I just didn't realize. Don't give me that attitude, just give me what I ordered. Got it? Whoa. Hanako, calm down. Don't tell me to calm down. Han, knock it off. Sorry about her, Josh. She's had a really rough day. Right, yeah. Rough day. I'm fine. Well, Josh, you can put her drink on my tab. I'll close it out next time I come by, but right now I gotta bail. Sure, no worries. I know you're good for it. What? You're still leaving? Han, I told you I need to study. We can grab drinks another day. Whatever. I don't want to come back here anyways. This place is a dump. The bartender's a moron. All right, Hanako. You need to take it easy. What are you going to do about it? Hanako, stop. What are you going to do about it, Blake? You're already ditching me. That's it. Nothing. I'm going to do nothing, Hanako. I'm sick of covering for you every time you throw a tantrum. Cover for me? You don't cover for me. You just ditch me. Ditch you, please. I cover for you at work, at school, even here, I don't ditch you. I just get sick of babysitting you. Babysitting? That's funny, coming from the girl who can't stick up for herself, like, ever. Well, at least I still have a job, Hanako. That's right, you didn't realize it, did you? Dr. Okada's gonna fire you and kick you back to the school because you can't go one day without acting like a jerk. Huh, you think I care? In fact, I want Mayumi to fire me. Then I won't be stuck in this. I know, it's really funny. I'm like full on the drama and this music's like... Stupid, dirty, backwards, irrelevant town. I'd love to leave SunnySide. Well, you should have thought of that before you screwed around with the wrong person. You're the reason we're both stuck in SunnySide in the first place. What just happened? I have no idea. I know, me too. I don't know what I would have done alone. Well then, let's see what Blake has to say. What? Oh, I thought it was like, don't text and drink. Okay, Blake. No, Blake, you can't be free. Where does Blake live? Over here, right? No, that's not you. Where does Blake live? That's awesome. I'm excited for it. I literally do not know where Blake lives. Fine. You know what? We're coming back. Hey Blake, know you were studying, but I really want to debrief. So let's go hang out. Ah, I do need to take a bite to eat, thank you. Okay, we're here. It's weird, Pat. I don't usually get homesick like ever, but I'm feeling it right now. That makes sense. What with everything lately. Yeah. But it's still weird to me, like, home is totally lame. Lame? Yeah. Like, don't get me wrong, I love my family and friends, and it's always going to be my home, but Japan is way, way more interesting to me. Even a small town like this. Huh. Really? Oh, duh. I bet you're thinking of, like, the glamour, money, celebrity, beaches, valley girls, stuff like that. Yeah? Yeah, it's not really like that. Oh. Don't feel bad. Hans thought the same thing before she came to live with me. She thought everybody in California was rich, well-dressed surfer with a bunch of famous friends. Then she got to SoCal, and instead of a mansion with an infinity pool or whatever, she ended up in a regular old house in the suburbs. So she was completely wrong about California. She got one thing right. I love surfing. But I had to teach her a ton, especially about my Mexican heritage. It's a big part of the culture of the area, and she was totally clueless about it. I think the food was the biggest shock for her. It's not her fault she got it wrong, though. She was just going off of what she saw on TV. Well, what about you, Blake? Did you have any misconceptions when you came to Japan? Totally. It's like embarrassing to me for me to admit now, but I thought everyone in Japan had a kotatsu and slept on the floor and ate nothing but sushi and mandarin oranges. And that one day, some troubled musician or artist would sweep me off my feet. And he'd walk me home one day and I'd stumble and fall into his arms. And I would earn his trust so he would tell me his traumatic family secret. And then we would kiss as cherry blossoms fell around us. Yeah. Blake? Oh, sorry. Anyways, all I knew about Japan was from slice of life anime, so... Oh, Okay, that makes sense. Good debrief, good debrief. I think that I burned Hanako's hangout with that craziness, I think. Figured. Oh, we should go to bed. And it's great timing for a break. So I'm gonna take a stretch break and I'll be back in about 10 minutes. Ciao. Well, that was fun, playing with my dog a little bit. I mean, you weren't here actually, for my cooking journey. I actually really got into the cooking. I was trying to like push the tree along. I'll show you. Like I was sort of into it. I was never against the cooking. If you're talking about me not being into it, because I didn't mind it. I just needed some quality of life improvements to make it so I didn't want to like not do it all the time. And some of them came. Mochi's the best. He's big, he's a big boy now. Probably like this big. I could go get him. I'll go get him. Oh jeez. What did you pull your bed out of your house? What are you doing? Hey buddy. Look. Look, it's everybody. You see everyone? Say hi. Say hi. Yeah, he's huge. He's a big boy. Hey buddy, look. Look, what's this? What's this? Oh. That good? We love his little ear hairs. We haven't had the heart to like trim his ears at all. But look at his paws. Hey, no biting. Hey, we don't bite. We don't do that. The camera doesn't know you, buddy. You're too fuzzy. You're too fuzzy. Yeah? Yeah? What's up? What are you doing? What do you smell? Yeah? What's that? Is this my controller? You a gamer dog? I know he is. He's 5 months old now. His birthday was May 29th. And so he's 5 months old. Right, little guy? 5 and a bit months old now. Oh, you're sitting so nicely for me. Such a good boy. Want good pets? Are you tired? Sleepy? He's begun teething, so we're finding like he's... we think he's gonna grow to be about 18 pounds. We think he's like 11 pounds now. I haven't weighed him. So I think he's gonna get like 20% bigger, 30% bigger, and then he'll stop. Yeah, he's very sleepy. Oh, look at the tree. That's where I was heading. Should probably pause it. You okay being here with me, or do you want to go back down to see Mum? Yeah, he's a good boy. Yeah, exactly. So he's a half Pomeranian, half Husky. So he definitely have all the Pomeranian sizing to him, but he's not as like circular as a Pomeranian, like in the fluff, but he's not as svelte as other Pomskis are. What do you smell? What do you smell? I'm gonna put you down now, okay? Say bye. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Okay, back to it. That's wild. I mean, are you saying try like you have one, or you want me to attempt that somehow? Yeah, I'm gonna pick a place by the tree and then head there afterwards. Hey. Always getting drinks with Gabe. Glad you like staring at me. Will Lucy ever figure out what everyone's doing? Is Lucy ever going to talk to me about what she texted me about? Aw, that's fun. What was their name? Wait, what did I do? He wants noodles? Noodles it is. Oh yeah, I should take, what's his face out to Noodles too. Hi. Hey, Lucy. Oh, I should have quit the game and restarted it. My old strats. Losing my touch. Oh, we got dialogue. Hey, Lucy, are you feeling okay? You seem unhappy. Pumpkin is a cute name for a dog. I don't want to talk about it. That's okay. We don't have to. Okay. So how was your You plan on staying here, right? Huh? In SunnySide. You're not gonna leave, right? No. I wasn't planning on it. Okay. That's good. I'm glad you had a lot of fun. Oh my gosh, the text messages. Always. Ryan is leaving. Is that why you were so upset? Yeah. Do you want to talk about it? There's nothing to talk about. He's leaving. How do you feel? Right, my audio is not in sync with the actual audio. My setup. Don't be confused. Fine. You don't seem fine. He doesn't care. So neither do I. Is that really how you feel, though? I don't know. Ryan cares about you, Lucy. He's not leaving because he doesn't care. I don't care. I don't know. I don't want to talk about this. Okay, but I'm here if you need to. Promise? Promise. Wild. So Gabe had nothing to say. And the other weird thing about this is that, like, Akira never talks to you again. Did anyone else get that? Like, am I missing that? Like, it truly will not see you in 10 years. Yeah, it's so dramatic. It's so juicy. Hey, Mez. Let's hang out by the noodle shop. Yeah, I know. Just add it to the pile, William. Add it to the pile. Hello. By the way, I mean, you guys are just watching, but, you know, leave a comment below if how you feel about me just going through the character stories right now. Because there is, you know, I could be farming, but always, all you live viewers like William and Dragon Panda, Steven, everybody, it really does help if you go and comment something on the VOD itself. You know, your comments always show up embedded in the video too, and they can see the live chat. But like comments and likes and stuff, which you guys have seen 2 people like this video, so I appreciate that. It does help the algorithm. It's good for support. Always appreciate that. I've done it too. I've watched live streamers and then I've just kind of walked away. But if they push the VOD out, then it's like, oh, well, I might as well leave a comment on that too. One day, I'll be big enough that that engine will just roll and you guys can just sit back and relax, you know? Sorry for putting you to work. Mez, you gotta talk to me, man. I don't know if it was a great time, dude. You know what? I'll say something nice, because I know you don't like it. Okay, we gotta hang out with someone closer to SunnySide now. Thanks for the work. Yeah, just keeping things interesting, you know? You don't have to do anything. Don't worry. Don't you worry. Okay, we'll go to Hannah Gardens. Ba-da-ba-da-ba-da. Boom ba boom ba da ba ba boom 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 boom. Ba da ba da ba da ba dum bum 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 bum. Stormy. Oopsies. Hello. Hey Mayumi. Looking forward to this. I'm needing some free time. We should definitely snowball fight. I feel like this is not going to be something Mayumi wants to do. Ah, it was a good time. Okay. Okay, off to the tree now. Christmas decorations are so pretty. Ah, da 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 da. Okay, William, what do you want to see? What do you want to see? The audacity of making you work. Sorry. Okay, what do you want to see? Like, I'm at level 10 cooking, you know? I'm slowly making my way. I am doing it. I'm just working on spinach salad right now, I think. I had to remember what I was doing. I don't think I've done, in my other member-only stream, I've maxed out my skills. And in some of them. And I maxed out this. And yeah, I don't know. I just always, and even they actually, in their live stream, they had said one of their regrets was pushing the cave battle system out in its current state without refining it. They have said that they wish they could have refined it, defined it, just given it a better all-around polish before they released it. So that was an interesting thing for them to say, because yeah, I got around the battle system. I did. But yeah, okay, I'm in there. What do you want to see? So what is this branching of like cooking and baking? Oh yeah. Grilled beefsteak seems so easy. I mean, spinach salad seems easy, but there's a lot of stuff I need in there. I'm waiting for you to catch up, Will, before I leave this screen again. Just vibing to the song. Meanwhile, check these out. I got them from a gacha machine in Japan at the Nintendo store in Tokyo. And they are like fidgeting things that based on the GameCube controller, and I had to pull these separately. So like I had to pull this one, which is the C stick, and this one, which is just the button array, and from 2 different pulls. And I just so happened to do 4 pulls, and I got 1 and 2. Yeah, it's the one I couldn't open on YouTube. I was like struggling with it. I got these GameCube ones, and then I got a N64 stick and button as well. I keep the stick and button of the N64 at work, and then this one I keep at home. It's like... My mic is not picking that up at all. I love these things. I fiddle with them all the time. Because they're like, they feel identical to the... So like I'll just be thinking at work, because I work at this desk, and then I work at my office too. And I knew they'd be collectibles, but for me, I just needed fidget toys. And this is like the most nostalgic fidget toy ever for me. I still remember 2003, I got a GameCube with my brothers for Christmas. And I just remember that Christmas, we got Animal Crossing, Metroid Prime, and Monkey Ball Banana Blitz, I think what it was. It was a monkey. No, it was Super Monkey Ball 2, not Banana Blitz. But it was like, those 3 games were just everything to me. And I just remember the controller being so much easier on my fingers than the N64. Ugh, good times. 22 years ago. I'm not even that old, but like 22 years ago, and I was still in double digits. I was 10. Isn't that crazy? Oh, life is so interesting. And look and see what the next piece of equipment you unlock, okay? So I unlock another slot to the mixing circle. Oh, the crafting tree? I don't have the crafting tree. Oh, here. Unlock basic drying rack recipes and cream separator. Food crafting level 2. Oh, and okay, so I unlock the cream separator next. And then the packaging. Okay, so that's how you get everything. I see. Wow, this is a crazy tree. But again, putting it out there. This looks really cool. But for me, it's like, why? Aside from role-playing and completioning this, none of this stuff will make me more money. And I know that makes me sound awful. But it's like, in Stardew, you're trying to get like your systems ready so you can pour money into a better farm and this, that, and the other thing. So I get stuck there. I'm just being honest. I just get stuck. My uncle lent us his SNES when I was 8. My sister and cousin played Donkey Kong 2 like nobody's business. That's where I found my love of watching video games. Was that, SNES? Super Nintendo. Was that the Donkey Kong? That wasn't Donkey Kong Country, right? That was like Donkey Kong 2. I don't even know what Donkey Kong 2 looks like. Right, okay. So once I unlock it, I go to the store for refurb parts. It's interesting. Cool. Well, I'm drying something now, so... Wait, what did it even want me to bring? Oh, I'm standing in front of... Oh, man. Diddy's Conquest. That's awesome, actually. Where's the back button? Is it just not loading now? Oh yeah. Like the soundtrack to this whole game? 100%. I'm just going in. Food crafting. What do they want? Peppermint lint. Why am I even doing that? Ooh, okay, hold on, I'm noting. Noting. Donkey Kong 2. Cass and I really like playing like retro games together. We're on a Legend of Zelda kick, so we went from like the first Zelda ever made, and we picked our way up. Got distracted playing Tears of the Kingdom to completion, and then we jumped back in. Right now we're playing Twilight Princess HD, and it's good. It shows its age a little bit, but we're having fun with the story. So we're probably going to be playing that one for our couch stream on Saturday for a couple hours. Stardew or that game. I'm not sure. Getting dropped into the middle of Twilight Princess is pretty okay because like I think I have the coffee pot, baby. I don't know. The middle of Twilight Princess is fine because it's not like it's a series or anything for me. It'll just be a one-off. Who wanted to hang out with me? Catherine. Sounds fun. Let's go. Hey, hi. Don't understand why they make me ask or make me choose. It's a cute snowman, not gonna lie. I need a coffee pot to make peppermint tea. Oh yeah, because I need the tea leaves and then I brew it in the coffee pot. Is it really the coffee pot? There's not a kettle? Say something nice. That was fun. I did eat something. I don't know where that beam of light is taking me. Did I hang out with the sisters yet? Oh wait. There we go. Honestly, been vibing with Naka recently. Hopefully it's time for dinner. 8 o'clock? Could be good dinner time. Hello, not today. Yo, this dinner's crazy. Is that just octopus? You're welcome. That door slammed in her face. And then I say nice things. The coffee pot kettle. Okay, let me go back into my house and see if I even have one of those. I bought everything you could have. Unless, of course, it's like a why is this music playing? Oh, it's a kettle? Yeah, it's over here. I have it. Over there. But I need peppermint, right? Dried peppermint to make tea. I feel like I have so much going on with my seeds and stuff. No peppermint. And I'm also looking for spinach. Oh, okay. Cool. Spinach. But no peppermint, right? Let's double check outside my house because it's been a quick minute. I might have been greenhousing some of this already. Even though I think these are all... No, these are all my black peppercorns. Well, I should wait for them to be harvested and then I'll cut them all up. Peppermint. Perfect. Whenever I find something in SunnySide that it asks me to get at one point, I just buy lots of it. Yeah, so I have the drying rack. Okay, cool. You become such a pro, William. Okay, sit the hay. We're making progress. But see, I was interested in cooking. I still am. Okay, I'm gonna do one more day and then I'm gonna end my stream here with some Duolingo. So I want to do I want to make sure that whenever I stream, I practice Duolingo because I do it on my own time. But it just gives me that extra practice because I am gonna learn Japanese. I will. I'm gonna go back there in a year or so. And it was the best experience ever, but I just floundered trying to... I was basically just stringing together single words without actual proper grammar most of the time, and it felt silly. But it still was better than nothing, and I'm gonna keep pushing for it. Nice, you got Sakura tea leaves. Fun. Yeah, like it was crazy. So Duolingo is great, but what really got me a step above was when I decided to, can I harvest this yet? When I decided to actually take a step further and learn the grammar and some of the kanji. And I've since stopped learning the grammar, just went back to just Duolingo because I didn't want to pay all of those app subscription fees. Because originally I was thinking I was going to move there, and that's a lot. I need a lot more Japanese than simply just being a friendly tourist who knows the language. But even that stint using the grammar app helped me a ton. So like so much more of it just like makes sense. You can make pizzas, eh? It's pretty dope. It'd be cool if you could like make a pizza and then invite a NPC over for like enjoying your pizza with you. Yeah. My wife makes a great pizza from scratch. She makes like a focaccia bread. So yummy. Oh yeah, Duolingo, confusing. You're basically just, it does help me learn. It does. It's gotten a lot better too in the Japanese front. It's become really like animated and fun, but it's not the same as understanding the grammar. So one day I'm gonna brush off the grammar app and dive back into it, but for now I wanna like push myself along the Duolingo path for a while. And then once I've got my framework down, kind of dive at it. But I've got, every time I go to Japan, I try, I learn, I figure out what I wanna learn, and I take back, and then I spend time every day until I get back there, slowly learning the language. And in 10 years from now, if I try just a little bit every day, 10 years from now I'll look back and go, hey, thanks for doing that. You know, because in 10 years, it'll just be, I'll know Japanese, right? Right now I don't, but I got to take the steps forward. It's like, if you want a six-pack, well, you just got to make decisions every day. Do I have a six-pack? No. It's because some decisions are harder to make than others. Or easier to make than others, like burgers and chips. Hey, Gabe. Hang up. But I did fill my water bottle up. Lore. So what was it like when you first moved to Japan? 1 bag and 1 water to make 4 cups of tea. Some weak tea. A lot like when you moved to SunnySide, I guess. Except you had a tent, at least. Things were pretty good at first. Don't remember much of that. But then my dad died and, well, it got rough. Didn't know anyone. Didn't have anything. All I had were the clothes on my back and survival instincts. Living on the streets isn't easy. Things were pretty bad for a while. Until Kasame, that is. Lucy's mom, Kasame, she took pity on me and convinced her family to take me in. She sounds like a kind woman. No, not really. That woman was fire. All destruction and mayhem. Oh? Your tastes are questionable when you're a teenager. We fell hard and fast for each other. Looking back, I have no idea what she saw in a street rat like me. I was just along for the ride. Man, I loved her. How did we get on this subject? How do you always manage to get me talking about the most embarrassing stuff? Magic. Huh? I have magic powers. Oh, well, that would explain a lot. The magical power of friendship. Ah, geez. I think that actually was a good time, Gabe. I really do. Here's some steamed edamams. The dumb it's the journey. Okay, we got some Gabe lore. It's like there's almost two parallel streams. There's like the individuals like storyline, and then there's like the bonus storyline with their social ties, right? Like you can learn all about Gabe all the way up to the end, but then until you learn Lucy and Ryan's, you get all this other bonus Gabe content. But because of the way they designed it, they kind of slip away from each other, and so you lose a lot of that urgency or that dialogue follow-up when a big moment happens, right? We have yet to talk about him quitting smoking. Oh, sorry. Hi. Hey, Lucy. So, what do you want to do? Take pictures, of course. Still unhappy? Why or what is happening? Yeah, this one's my favorite too. Still unhappy? Yeah, but different reasons today. Oh, what happened? My favorite Nubian died. Oh. Oh wow, I'm sorry. Yeah, she's the one I took pictures of. The animal died? You know, the comeback kid pictures? Oh. Yeah. Lucy, that sucks. I'm really sorry. It's okay. Guess that kid and I have a lot in common. More than I thought, anyway. What do you mean? My mom died when I was little, too. Oh. I don't really like talking about it, but it gets easier as I get older. You don't have to talk about it if you don't want. She died in a car accident. Oh. Guess you want to talk about it. I'm really sorry. We can just sit here if you want. Yeah. Yeah, that sounds nice. Thanks. Why would they sit on their knees in the sand? Why would they do this? Man, we've made leaps and bounds over the last few streams with these hangouts. That's called commitment. Simply to bother me, I bet. 100%. Hello. It's Ryan, the guy who wants to move away and causes so much drama. Let's get to the bottom of your story, shall we? My photo turned out better. Oh, we're back. And we're gone. I literally always forget. Ishikawa! Yeah! Last time I just spent a far too intimate time with him and his wife celebrating their wedding anniversary, so I wonder what's next. Sure. Let's go. I'm in for the ride. Ah! Hello, young friend. Hello, Master Ishikawa. I find time with you to be both pleasant and enlightening. Thank you for spending it with me. I'm only doing this because I want to see the animation. I know it's not wise. Oh my gosh, she's going crazy. No, Lore. You know, Pat, I generally enjoy your company, but that activity, not so much. Wow, I just failed that entire thing. You got an amazing gift from him for like Christmas? Okay, where is she? There she is. Drama queen herself. I'm kind of wondering what's going on with her. So clearly she did something she shouldn't have when she was at the university and got posted in SunnySide and brought Blake down with her. Durama. Part of a storyline. Cool. Okay. I've got lots of storylines to pursue. At this point, I'm just treating this like a visual novel. Hey, Hanako, this better be fun, okay? Get noodles. That's why I've made my thumbnails like multi-people now to showcase like the different groupings. Okay. She doesn't ever like me saying nice things, but maybe she likes lunch bentos. She loved it. Ooh, okay, cool. I'm so thankful for your spoiler-free commentary, really. I gripe a little bit, but I'm still invested to see this game to the end. So I appreciate the withholding. I really do appreciate it. Hey, Pat. We should get the noodles. Man, nothing. Maybe I need Mayumi to go up a little bit. Oh yeah. That's one of the reasons I'm stoked about playing this still, is because there's ridiculous amount of lore left to discover. And I felt like I've got the rest of the game to a place where I can let it lie for a bit. We're going to Noodles. I don't know if she'll like it, or even if she likes going to Higashi, but... Thank you. I mean, we're already here. We will continue to get the noodles. Ah, do you like chocolate, Pat? Yes. Who doesn't? Why do you ask? No reason. It was on my mind. I was at the post office earlier. My parents sent me some chocolate. That was nice of them, I suppose. I do really like chocolate. You suppose? You'd have to know my parents to understand. They've always thought that expensive gifts make up for a lack of actual parenting. Oh. I sometimes wonder if not having parents at all would have been simpler. From someone who lost their parents young, it's not. Oh. I'm sorry, Pat. That was callous of me. Wait, character lore? I mean, I knew I was raised by Akira, but what a roundabout way to learn about you. It's all right. I understand. Family's complicated. That's very true. I may not have much advice to offer, but if you ever need someone to complain about to your parents, I can listen. You mean that? Sure. That's very kind of you, Pat. Thank you. Say something nice. Hey, William, is there something, any sort of indication at all, anywhere that you've reached the end of someone's story? Wasn't that random? Okay, I'm glad it didn't just hit my funny bone. He talks about how he came from the capital. That's basically all he talks about. That was some interesting lore. I didn't know he lost his parents when they were young, though. I knew that he was living with Akira, and he had to leave on his own, and that Akira is probably older, and that she's a famous mangaka, I think? That's all we knew about the main character. Okay, we got one more left. You know who we're gonna hang out with? Yuma. See if we can unravel this onion. I don't know if you like noodles, but this seems to be a sacred place to learn MC lore. Hey, Yuma, I'm ready for fun. What would you like to do? We should get noodles. No. You have no idea on that because it started to get to the point where it's just cutscenes on some of the people. So there's no visual indicator, maybe. Like in Persona, you know. You know it says max rank, and so you know there's not going to be any more dialogue from that person. Interesting. Okay, well, we're gonna have to explore more of SunnySide next week, because that's the end of my stream for SunnySide. I mean, yeah, I could have. I usually would infinitely hang out with people, but there's lots of problems with that now. One, the game crashes, and that freaks me out. Two, I'm trying to get the year to go along. So I'm trying to like get into the next second year, and if I just stay on one day per stream, we're never getting nowhere. But yeah, finding out infinite hangout nights, it's still a thing, was pretty funny. Okay, I'm jumping to just chatting. And I tell it to loop, but it never does. Or maybe it will if I click that button. Not that I want background music right now. Whoa, she wants to get noodles? Crazy. Close. Okay, where's Duolingo? Let's see. Capture the screen. Nice. And then browser. So what we're gonna do is I'm gonna turn the volume down a little bit more. Like that. Oh yeah! And how has that been? Let me know if you can hear. Oh, you can definitely hear that. Holy smokes. Let me turn that down for you. That's really loud. Hey, thank you. I really like it too. I've been trying to... My biggest thing right now is that when I get up in the morning, Mochi is wanting to get up. Why does this... Don't show the pronunciation. Mochi wants to just get up right away. And so, due to that, I am required to kind of deal with him. I either keep him in his crate longer and that makes me sad, or I have to find a different time to work out. So I haven't yet. I do a lot of walking with him, so that's kind of been where I'm at, but oh man, I love Duolingo. Yeah, I changed the spoken language to Japanese. It was awesome. It's really loud for you guys, isn't it? There we go. このデザートはとっても甘いです。このデザートはとっても甘いです。新しいケーキや。
アイスコーヒーは好きですか?
Ice coffee wa suki desu ka? Actually, in one of my old streams, I definitely did that. I changed the language to all the languages, and I really did like Dutch. English was kind of annoying, wasn't it? I liked that I like knew some of the language in Japanese, but I could just zone it out. Ice coffee wa suki desu ka? Do you like iced coffee? Do you like desserts? デザートは好きですか? 甘いものが大好きです。甘いものはが大好きです。甘いものが大好きです。I like sweet things. 大好きです。Big like. Should we go to a cake shop? Let's see. ケーキ屋に行きましょうか?
ケーキが大好きです。甘いものは好きですか?
Like, I probably don't understand 5% what it's saying, but I know that surrounding shows. Exactly. So, like, every morning, I listen to, like, 80s Japanese music and J-pop and all that stuff, and I like, enjoy it when I just like it in the background. It's like, I like the I like the upbeat stuff. And then I watch anime. Sometimes I watch anime without subs just to try to understand. And then I've been doing Duolingo for 405 streak days now, which is kind of crazy. I mean, William, like, it's taken me a long time to learn what this says, right? I had to learn this. And then this is the easy thing in Japanese. This isn't kanji, right? I have to slowly learn the kanji, but it's like keiki ga daisuki desu. Amai mono wa suki desu ka? Which basically means I really love cake. And then it says, do you like sweet things? And this is what I'm talking about. Duolingo upgraded this recently. So there's like these context-based listening things. There's these fun challenges. There's like more like speaking into the microphone. Keiki ni ikimashou ka? Keiki ni ikimashou ka? Would you like to go to the cake shop? Or let's go to the cake shop. You can barely speak English sometimes to learn a language. That was a question. Whew. You know what? If you have a... I didn't think he was going to speak that long. If you have an operating knowledge of your basic language, then I feel like that's fine, right? Like I would just thrive in if I had an operational conversational language in Japanese. I would love that. There's really no reason to just become an absolute super academic in your own language. It's fun to not use the same words, and I specifically enjoy not like using like swear words and stuff. I like using more language to describe frustration. But yeah. このケーキはちょっとケーキ屋に行きましょうか？新しいケーキを買いましょう. So this cake is I don't really like this cake. Let's go to a different cake shop, basically. We need to go get a different cake. So they need a new cake. That's what they're saying. 熱いコーヒーが大好きです. 熱いコーヒーが大好きです, which means I really love hot coffee. 熱いコーヒーが大好きです. Do you like cake? See, the weird thing about the grammar here is that keiki, fine, whatever. You start the sentence off with the word you're talking about. I can get used to it. In English, we would say, do you like cake? Word ends with cake. In Japanese, it's keiki wa, which wa means that cake was the subject of the sentence. Wa. Suki desu ka is do you like, and ka is the particle for questions. So it's like suki wa or keiki wa suki desu ka. But wa and ga, like sometimes people say wa is pointing backwards, like wa is referring to the keiki, and ga is referring to the thing after it, but it's still like the subject denoter, but I still haven't figured it out, because you could say like keiki wa suki desu ka, and that's like, do you like cake? Or if you say keiki ga suki desu, it means I like cake. Both wa and ga are referring to the subject of cake, but I still can't figure this out on my own, you know?
どこに行きましょうか?
Where should we go? Do you like sweet stuff? 甘いものは好きですか?
ケーキが大好きです.
I love cake. This person really likes cake. I don't really like cheap stuff. What is it called? Yasui. Is it yasui? Midori is green. Wachotto means I don't quite like, but you put that at the end. Ichigo is a strawberry. Shichihaku, nanahakyu means takai is, that's wrong. So it's yasui. Yasui mono wa chotto. That's right. I totally get that. In Dutch, there's two words for the, het and de. I probably mispronounced that. And there's no rhyme or reason for which one you use before a certain word. You literally just have to memorize it. Yeah. Absolutely. Like there's even like something in Japanese, ridaku or something, where like there's a kanji, like this kanji over here means, that's horrible. But it means like person, like hito, right? And if you have two kanji the same like this, you'd think it would say hito hito, but it actually says hito bito. So they changed this to a B. And the reasoning in Japanese is just, we don't know. It's the way that it is, and it's easier to say. And you just have to memorize it. How is the new cake shop? 新しいケーキ屋はどうですか? I often eat sweet stuff. よく甘いものを食べます。よく甘いものを食べます。Nice. I got perfect even while being distracted. Right? And it's just like, if I tried to learn English from scratch, I would lose my head. It'd be crazy. It wasn't like this on my app. Oh, don't distract me. I'm here live streaming. Like, that's the whole, like, I want to be distracted. Why aren't these people available? I feel this is weird. These are all available on my phone, but guess not. Like, these are supposed to be like little challenges I do. Maybe it's just on my phone. Okay, let's do legendary stuff. Don't distract me at all. Ask all the questions away. I love sharing. Dragon Panda, have you and I become Duolingo friends yet? Because we should. You can message me on my Discord if you haven't. Or are you... Have we shared? Because I think we have. I just don't want to give out your username. But I definitely added somebody on my Discord to Duolingo. Yes, we are. Okay, good. Right. Yours is a very simple username, right? I'll make sure to drink water. See, now I have to go back and like, I know all the pieces, the building blocks, but this is an old unit, so I have to remember what I was doing. Right, so mizu is water.
O nomimasu.
This means I'm going to drink water, but I'll make sure is weird. And I have to remember that. Onigiri is a type of rice ball. Raishu is next week. Guoi gawarui? No. Chanto. Chanto is make sure.
Chanto.
Chanto mizu o, I think it's it. Yeah. I don't even know what that is. Guaigawarui. I've learned that once. Guaigawarui. It'll come back to me later. 10の3456 desu. Bunch of numbers. Naomi, are you going to swim next week? Naomi-san. 来週 oyogimasu ka? See, it's weird because sometimes you go 来週は Naomi-san oyogimasu, but that means next week Naomi is going to swim. But asking her if she is going to swim instead of telling somebody else she's going to swim puts Naomi at the beginning. But since you're talking to her and it's just a comma, you don't put the wa there. There's no wa in this sentence at all, actually. Okay. I need the hospital's phone number, please. I have breakfast around 11:30 every day. You'd be surprised how often this came up when I was in Japan. I mean, I remember saying Asagohan once, but I eat breakfast around 11:30 every day. Okay. You start off with the time,
11時
or you start with what? Like you start off with every day. So, mainichi,
毎日11
11半 goru means around. Then, asa gohan o tabemasu.
ご家族も東京に住んでいますか？
Gokazoku mo Tokyo ni sundemasu ka? Dear parents, sundemasu means live. Also is mo. You can put mo instead of wa, and it becomes like also. But also is a wa replacement. And gokazoku is your family. So does your, or parents, no, family. Does your family also live in Tokyo?
ちゃんと9時半に寝ます。
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They really upped their game with Duolingo. If you're on specific, well-supported language packs, like Japanese wasn't this way, and then suddenly they all started mouthing the words they were saying and getting animations and fun stuff. So maybe Dutch isn't as big. I don't know. Maybe they look at the percentage of users within a language and give it like a boost. You know, like Spanish and French probably is super robust. Maybe Dutch isn't. I don't know. ちゃんと9時半に寝ます。I think so, right? I agree, it is cool. ちゃんと9時半に寝ます。So I'll try. No, I'll make sure to sleep at 9:30 and not about.
私も少し座ります。
私も少し座ります。I'm going to sit a bit. I'm also going to sit a bit.
9
Thank
時頃
you.
シャワーを浴びます。
9時頃シャワーを浴びます。浴びます。9時頃シャワーを浴びます。So, 9時 I take a shower around 9 o'clock. What'd I do? I missed the O! I wish there was like grace, you know? Like, they clearly know that I was almost there. Just give me the...
はい、少し具合が悪いです。
はい、少し具合... What the heck is this word? Probably not feeling well. I know, right? I'm going too fast. Yes, I'm feeling a bit sick. So this means sick. Probably means something else. It probably means like the emotion of unwellness or some bigger word, but they're like skoshi means a bit. Guai ga warui. Guai means not well, and des is like a denotion of the end of the sentence. 毎朝8時にラジオ the radio 毎朝8時にラジオを聞きます So I listen to the radio at 8 o'clock every morning.
明日何時にナオミさんと遊びますか？
明日何時にナオミさんと遊びますか? What time 遊び are you going to hang out with Naomi?
ご両親も横浜に住んでいますか？
Do your parents also live in Yokohama?
明日何時にゲームをしますか？
明日何時にゲームをしますか? What games are you going to play tomorrow? Video games.
姉も近くに住んでいます。
姉も近くに住んでます。近く。近く。Okay. 近く。 姉も近くに住んでます。My sister also lives nearby. Older sister. Now they give me grace.
毎朝新聞を読みます。
毎朝新聞を読みます。I read the newspaper. I read the newspaper every morning.
ナオミさん、明日何時にヨガをしますか？
Naomi, what time tomorrow? No. What time are you going to do yoga tomorrow? I sometimes watch dramas around 4 o'clock. I know, right? What the heck is that? I sometimes watch dramas around 4 o'clock. Oh, yeah? Yoku... Sometimes? No. Tokidoki... Dorama...
ドラマを
O...
見ます。
Mimas. That's watch. I didn't. Dragon, you're quite delayed. Is that me? Or is that you? Because I upped my bitrate to 12 megabits and I don't want to like have people be slow. Because that would be so sad. What do you... Yeah. Try to refresh.
4時頃。
ケンさん、大丈夫ですか？
Okay, let's do a test now that you're back. So type in your message and then count to yourself how long it takes for it to appear on stream for me. Yeah. So, and William was having some problems too. So maybe I'll try. It was like 5 before. Let me try something. Hold on. I'm going to dip out, but I'll be back. So just stay on your screen. Try that. Make sure you refresh first. I lowered it to 10,000 megabits per second instead of 12. We'll see if that's better. Ken-san, daijoubu desu ka? You make pasta every week. 毎週パスタを作りますか? Yeah, give it a shot. Let me know. Because I like to use these times to tweak this stuff too, right? Never went to Nagoya, but I heard it's good. What are you going to see in Nagoya? Nagoya de
で、
nani o mimasu ka? 7's good. Now it's even worse. Oh my gosh. Okay. Let me try one more thing. We're gonna drop down to 8200. Okay, now try again. I have lowered it to 8. 0.2k. Steven, I'm trying to get everyone's like refresh rate better so that when they type on their phone and hit enter, or type on their computer and hit enter, it's the shortest amount of time possible for it to appear on screen. That's what I want to see. I have my stream set up to low latency. I can't go ultra low latency, so like 5 seconds is the lowest I possibly can do because of 2K streaming, but I'm trying to get a balance of having a great VOD. Okay, so was it better or worse? Interesting. 8 seconds is pretty high. Steven, what is it for you? Like when you type something in, how long does it take to appear on screen?
新幹線は何時ですか?
7 seconds. 5 to 7 seconds is actually expected, to be honest. It was better before we mess with it. Okay, then I'll put it back. Let's try this. This is fun, I like testing this. Okay, yours is still 7, 8. Okay, we're trying something now. And now I've gone the other way. So I've boosted it to 15,000 megabits per second. So let's see if that makes it harder or slower for everybody. And what like resolution are you watching in Dragon? Are you watching it from like 1440p, 1080? Shinkansen wa nanji desu ka? What time is the bullet train? Was a very valid question. We're going to meet up in the lobby. Lobby de aimasu.
新幹線の席は広いです。
Shinkansen no seki wa hiroi desu. It's true. The bullet train's seats. Yeah, it's just the default. That's fine. That shouldn't make a difference. But try doing your test again. It's now running at like 15,000, which is pretty high. The bullet train's seats are Hontoni? No, just spacious. They're not really spacious. When did your dad come into Osaka?
お父さん
Oto-san wa Osaka
大阪
ni
に
kaimashita?
来ますか? お母さんはどんな日本料理が好きですか?
Oka-san wa na Nihon ryori ga suki desu ka? Oka-san wa does your... It's at 7 now. Okay. So it's better for you. That's good. Makes you want to test some more things. Oka-san wa donna... what kind of Japanese food does your mom like? Oh, it's even better now? Crazy. I'm doing another thing. Okay, that good one was 15. We're gonna go all the way up to 20,000 now. You guys are really helping me out by testing this, by the way. Whenever you hear this, hit refresh and then do your tests again. This is good. It's keeping chat statistics up. It's fantastic. The castle garden is over there. Oh, how pretty. Shiro no niwa wa asoko desu.
名古屋で美味しい味噌カツを食べます。
Nagoya de oishii miso katsu o tabemasu. I'm going to eat tasty miso katsu in Nagoya. When is your dad coming to Osaka?
お父さん
Oto-san ni Osaka
大阪
wa
いつ
itsu 机のいつに住んでいつか No, what?
か
What did I do wrong? お父さんは Shoot. I mixed those up.
名古屋で美味しい味噌カツを食べます。
I'm going to eat tasty miso cutlets in Nagoya. Part of me feels like it did not get better. Since none of the testers have responded. Oh, is it not even showing up on screen at all? No, it is. I see it. I'm fascinated to know the results. 9 seconds, so it's worse. So we've paraboled. William, your internet has just become rock solid. Good for you. We've paraboled. It's worse for Steven. Okay, so then the best middle ground I've found is 15,000. So I'm going to stick with 15,000. Feel free to refresh at any time to enjoy the best experience. And now I'm at peace. Okay, when is your dad coming to Osaka? I can do this one. お父さんは大阪に
いつ
いつ来ますか? Are your parents coming to Japan next week? 来週ご両親
ご両親
来週ご両親は
は
日本に来ますか?
両親とタクシーを待ちます。
両親とタクシーを待ちます。待ちます? I'm going to wait. 両親と I'm going to wait for the taxi with my parents. Thank you. I appreciate it. It helps me make little tweaks to my stream. My plan for next year is to upgrade my PC so I can go back to streaming vertical again. Oh, it's faster. Hot dog. No idea why. But it's great. I want it to be fast. Because interaction with you guys means a lot. Like if I do something and you say, wow, that's so interesting. And then I'm like, wow, yeah, that's so interesting. 5 seconds is good. I think 5 seconds is actually as fast as I can possibly get YouTube to go on 1440p. So honestly, can't complain. What kind of person is your mom? Great question. Donahita. No. It would be お母さんはどんな人ですか?
土曜日に新
5
幹線
star,
に乗り
5
ます
thumbs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Like that. What the heck is this again? Oh. What?
土曜日に新幹線に乗ります。
土曜日に Oh, that's Saturday. 土曜日に新幹線に乗ります. I guess we're going to ride the train on Saturday, bullet train. Shinkansen, not the Densha. My parents are returning to Canada on Monday. Canada, my home and native land. My parents are returning to Canada on Monday.
両親
There's all the thumbs. Down in a way I could never do. My parents returned to Canada on Monday. 両親は
は
カナダに帰りま
帰り
す。
ます。
月曜日
月曜日は
月曜日は、
両親はに
Can you do two knees?
カナダ
両親は月曜日に Or is it 月曜日両親は No, that's weird. Ryoshin wa Getsuyobi ni Canada ni kaimasu. Oh, I did it! Yeah! See, I like that it sounds weird, because if it sounds weird, it means I have a basic understanding of what sounds right. Otosan furui. Oh, really? I quite like Canada. It has, in my opinion, some of the best summers and some very beautiful falls. And I like the summers in Canada because it's like 21 to 23 degrees usually, and crisp and nice and not humid and very fresh. It's a very fresh country. Visit Pat, a Pat meet and greet one day. One day. That'd be nice. That would be actually really fun. I would have to learn about my own country then. And here I am just pining after Japan. I'm gonna be a useless tour guide. We'd all hop on a tour guide bus and I would be just as enamored and like newly informed as all of you. Otosan furui sushi ya takai. Oh. Otto furui sushi ya ni ikimasu. Oh, I see. Chichito. I see. Chichito takai sushi ya ni ikimasu. I'm going to an expensive sushi restaurant with my... That's haha, not chichi. Apologies. No, keep learning.
金曜日にご両親と何をしますか？
Kinyobi ni goryoshin to nani o shimasu ka? What will you do with your parents on Friday?
何が楽しみですか？
Nani ga tanoshii desu ka? What are you looking forward to? It's true. There are some, in Japan, there's some pretty affordable sushi to eat. If you go to like 7-Eleven or the convenience stores, and it's quite good. But there are some super fancy ones, so I think that's kind of where the context is.
日曜日に両親と観光をします。
Nichiyobi ni ryoshin to kankou o shimasu. Kankou. Oh, sightseeing. I'm going sightseeing with my parents on Sunday. I think they want me to do this. Woof, we did it. This lesson took over 14 minutes. Way to power through. I mean, to be fair. There we go. Oh wow, they just gave me all of that. Interesting. Cool. Well, I'm just going to say that. Thanks, everybody. We're going to end that there. Thanks for hanging out and doing SunnySide, and thanks for watching me do Duolingo and chatting with me and just being back here. Taking a month off to just like travel and then get my life settled back in and work's been busy. It's been great to come back and just stream with you all. So really appreciate seeing some familiar textual faces, and the support's always been amazing. So yeah, I think most of you are subscribed, so thank you. Remember to hit like and comment on the video. Always appreciate that. And my video editor is working on my latest members only stream. That VOD will come eventually. And again, super happy you're all here. Remember, stay as free as you always want to. Your support of just chatting with me is more than enough. So don't ever feel bad. Steven though, thank you for being a member. Appreciate that. It's always cool to see that Pokemon badge by your name. Greatest appreciation to you. I'm gonna be back online on Saturday, most likely. It all depends on my wife, who's been kind of sleepy lately because work's been really hard. So we're gonna do a faceless couch stream on Saturday, potentially. So just keep an eye on my Discord. That's where I'll announce if that's happening or not. And also you'll see like an upcoming stream if I decide to program one. It might be pretty last minute. It'll be either Twilight Princess, which is a game we're playing, and we're just gonna bring you into the fun. So we won't start from the beginning, it's just gonna drop you into the action. And it'll just be Cass and my interesting dialogue as we play. Or we'll continue with Stardew Valley, which we've been playing off stream, so you can kind of catch up to where we're at there. As always, watch some of my older videos if you're interested in what I am all about, and I'll see you next time. Bye, everybody. Where's my goodbye button? There it is.